Welcome back. Hello if you're new, hello if you're not, and welcome to my channel. July is being a bit of a beauty month, apart from the vlog. So we're going to stick down the beauty route for today. And I thought I would go through some of my all-time favourites, current favourites, beauty products and beauty adjacent products that I've been using recently that I love, and as soon as they're finished I will be repurchasing if I haven't already. There are a couple of caveats. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, so we'll get straight into it. We're going to start with showering, the way you go through your day. That's, I think, we're going to structure this video. I have two favourites when it comes to shower gel. One is a drugstore brand and one I'm sure you've all heard of at the Body Shop. I tend to use one for summer, one for winter, but I will mix and match. I'm not because the scent palette that I use, which I'm going to do some of my scents with you and my perfumes because I do get asked. Some of my scent palette is quite deep and dark toned, so I'm not necessarily somebody who wears floral or light shower gels because the mixture doesn't work. So I have two favourites. I have lots of shower gels. I do wear lime, I do wear citrusy ones quite a bit. In the summer, if I want to feel fresh and I'm not worried too much, you know, if I'm just having a shower after I've been to the swimming pool and I'm staying at home, I'm not necessarily going to be putting on perfumes. But if I'm putting on perfume, these are my go-tos and I have to have a stock of them. The first one is this, and I think I showed it to you in a haul when I'd been to Milton Keynes, and this is the Superdrug own brand Cherry and Almond, and it smells amazing. These retail for about £1.19 each. They are 250ml, they are recyclable, they're cruelty free, they're vegan, all the good things that we like, and they're made from a 30% recycled plastic bottle, which I believe is this bit rather than this bit for some strange reason. So that's where we are with that. Why do I like this so much? Well, not only if you're a VIP member at Superdrug, which I am, which means I'm an old school card holder, you get this for 96 or 94 pence depending on which Superdrug you go into. It's normally around 94, but it smells like a Bakewell tart and it's gorgeous and I love it. And the reason I love these particular shower gels is not only do they last a long time because you actually don't need too much of them, but the scent lingers on the skin, which I think I mentioned before. So that is my first favourite, and my second is the good old Vanilla Pumpkin Body Shop. Now, I don't know if they still do this one. Originally it came out as a limited edition. This is a brand new one that's not been opened, so don't worry, it hasn't gone off. This scent was limited edition originally for October, about 5 years ago, and then sometimes I see it in the shops and sometimes I don't, so it's a hit and miss scent as to whether I can get it. My only downfall of this product, which I do love, the smell is amazing, is that it's quite hard and thick to get out of the container. So now that I've got my new pump bottles, this one will be going in for the whole of September, October, November, and that will be my shower gel, because I won't be swapping in and out regularly. I will just use what's in the bottle until it's run out and then replenish it. So I'm hoping that what's in there will last me, because I've only just filled it up. I'm hoping that will last me until kind of end of August, beginning of September, and then I can swap it out for this one. But this is a lovely thick cream. Again, you don't need too much of it, and again the scent is amazing, and I'm sure a lot of you Halloween fanatics out there have tried this one. If you haven't, you really should if you can get hold of it. We're now moving to hair, and yes, I've covered these 3 products already, but I'm going to be very, very quick with them. The first is my Aveeno Clarifying with Apple Cider Vinegar shampoo. This is what I use to keep my skin on my head healthy and my hair clean with the buzz cut. Obviously, because it is so short, you can get quite a bit of build up, but this really, really helps. I can use it daily. Yes, it strips colour, but I'm not bothered. Please go and see my Scalp Health Will I Ever Grow My Hair Back video, which goes through this in a little bit more depth, but that is currently my favourite shampoo. And the other 2 products are by Archive, which is the Scalp Serum and the Scalp Scrub. Again, I have done a deep dive on these 2. All cruelty-free, vegan, and if you are rocking a buzz cut or bald or need to keep your scalp healthy and you're not bothered about your hair too much, as in you're not wanting scalp health for regrowth, these are your puppies. But again, last time's video, the last video to go up before the vlog, get that right, will cover these products. They are a little bit more on the expensive side, but they have been phenomenal so far. I love those. They're my newest ones. So we're then going to go to after you've had a shower and you do your moisturisers. I am not a big body moisturiser girl. I have no particular favourites. I will just use whatever, whatever I have to hand. However, foot creams. I don't use foot creams all the time, but I do find, being diabetic, that I do suffer with a lot of dry skin on my feet because my feet get cold very quickly. The skin doesn't feel nourished very much. I lose a lot of circulation in my feet. So this product has been really, really good. This is by Beauty Formulas, and I believe I got it in Superdrug or somewhere very similar. No, it wasn't. It was, what's the other one? Body Care. It's very cheap, you know, like pound shop style thing in the UK that does very cheap cosmetics. But I picked this up for less than £2 and it has been phenomenal. It is menthol and peppermint and it's an intensive foot cream. I literally put it on before I go to bed, put a pair of socks on, and by the morning my feet feel wonderful. I do recommend doing it the night before you're going to have a shower in the morning, only because it can be quite thick on the skin and it can feel a bit sludgy. Not sludgy, that's disgusting. It can feel a bit greasy, I suppose, underfoot. And if you are someone like me who slips a lot, a little bit in the clumsy material, then this is definitely one for washing off the next day. It does what it says on the tin for a very, very small amount of money. £2 for this, and 2 days back to back of using this will get rid of all the dry skin on my feet without having to do any work, and that's what I love. So if you are somebody who suffers with dry skin, flaky skin that when you look at it you can just peel off and it's gross, I know, but these things happen. If you are diabetic and you suffer with the flaky skin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is really, really good. I've only seen it in Body Care. I've not seen it anywhere else. So I don't know if it's one you can get on Amazon, but it's definitely worth looking at if you have a Body Care. It may be in Savers. If you have one of those near you. Again, another cheap drugstore. I'm not sure where it is available. However, it does have various languages on the back. So I would say it's available in Europe as well. But it's by Beauty Formulas Softening Foot Care, and it's their intense menthol and pepper cream. Peppermint even. And you get 100ml, which is good. And then we're on to moisturisers. Body moisturisers, I have no affiliation to anything in particular. I have no particular favourite. Pond's Cocoa Butter works really well for my tattoos, so that's kind of a go-to, but it's not necessarily a favourite. I need to find a favourite one really. But I do have 2 night creams. These you have seen in my nighttime skincare routine, and they are brilliant. So these are both the Boots, so again, English drugstore brand. You can get them online. This is the Retinol Night Moisturiser, and this is the Hyaluronic Acid Sleep Mask. I have tried various different night creams, from very, very well-known brands to expensive brands to cheap and cheerful, and nothing has worked for my skin like this one. And I'm really sad I've only recently picked it up and added it to my routine. I've only had this a couple of months,